almost a century of these meetings, and think of how far Florida's come in that and how much the chamber, your chamber, has had to do with that progress over the state.
It's really great to be with you here. It makes an exciting time for me to be around people who are involved in business.
This chamber is preeminently successful at taking your ideas and turning them into reality at the state and federal levels.
There is no reason that if we organize ourselves in this way, Florida cannot create the knowledge-based innovation economy that will change this state forevermore.
That if we don't do it, somebody else will do it. And somebody else might be another state, or somebody else might be another country. So we're going to do it, and it's absolutely possible. It's just set specific goals, measure them.
There's not a person in this room who probably isn't thinking it's about time. Be present and be persistent.
So it's time that the Chamber of Commerce and it's time that everybody in Florida started looking at Florida as a global opportunity.
We've hit, I think, a critical mass which is particularly suited for the capabilities of the Florida Chamber of Commerce.
Whatever comes out of this meeting, I know it's going to be very helpful to not only those participating, but the state.
And you're on the front lines. You are the eyes and the ears that we need to have in terms of the barometer of progress for getting our state back on track.
You know, I don't think it's ever been more apparent than now in our nation and in our state that business is critical because business creates private jobs. And that's how you grow the economy, and that's how the rising tide floats all boats.
Your brand name speaks to the entrepreneurial spirit that has made this country great.
Your goals are exactly the same as mine. We have got to get this state back to work. So we've got to make sure this is the state to live and do business.
We can get this done, but here's the problem. We can't do it without the people in this room.
Because if we can lead by example, we can do anything in the state of Florida.
This isn't about getting out of the box. This is about giving yourself permission to go 10 times further and ask the question, why a box? The foundation is making methods and metrics, methods to define new metrics which will eventually allow you all to develop new tools.
We had a lot of conversation about making sure the right people are having those discussions, that everybody is being heard, and that we collaborate.
It's not easy. It's not like there's a $50 million laying here or $150 million saying, cut me. But it is there. It just takes a lot of work to get there.
And we're learning a lot here. The whole scale of things is different when you're talking about trying to help a state of 18 million versus Littleton, Colorado with 50,000 people.
Once that canal is finished, the impact in job creation in Florida will be 20,000 new jobs created in our state.
The Future of Florida Forum is a great chance for business and civic and educational and institutional leaders to come together.
Moving forward in perpetuity, so we don't tax businesses, so we don't increase property taxes, and so we bring some common sense to our education system in the state of Florida.
Again, we're able to unite and again push a united agenda forward.
My friends, it's not that difficult. What we need are people who've got the same common sense that you use in your businesses every day. People who have the courage of their convictions to do what is right, even if it's unpopular.
There are people who do that in the spotlight, and there are people who do that kind of behind the scenes.
Some people are doing things about it that are really driving the free enterprise agenda for America, that are changing the face of how we do business.
Aspirational, innovative, taking risk, entrepreneurial.
It's basic morality, the morality of free markets, taking imperfect people and having a system that brings out the best in imperfect people.
With the political environment that we live in, that we exist in, it is the Chamber of Commerce that can be that constant that provides stability on the course of reform and the direction that we take, that continuous pressure and expectation to lead in a different way that is absolutely vital to our state and to our nation.
We have taken some bold steps. Overall, we have been very, very successful.
The face of young America that you don't see, that you would be exceptionally proud of, is all those other agencies who are projecting the interests of the United States around the globe.
And I'm really nervous because many of us have heard this story about four people: everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody.
There was an important job to be done, and everybody was asked to do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when actually nobody did what anybody could have done.